there's a lot that can swap this game up here. And honestly, when we are looking at these scoreboards, I still have it on my other monitor. We're still looking at teams like Team Mira, who is in 4th. They're very consistent in aim. I mean, every time we're spectating them, if they're not getting shot from behind, if they're leading the charge and there's nobody there to execute them, they shred these players. They are I would argue Team Mira has the best aim. Across the board as a team average. Obviously, you have players on 4 dogs, like Seda, who are able to pop off. You have players on Hisense who are able to pop off. But at the end of the day, it's what your full stack can do, how much value each player brings. And I think Team Mira is the most consistent. And then there's SP Esports, who has pretty much, I think, just below Mira in aim, but their positioning takes the cake. It's why they're in better spots. They're not getting teamed. They're not getting shot in behind. That's what puts them above is, okay, we have full control over this lobby. And that's what I need to be seeing more from these guys. And there's a good chance that we are going to be seeing that.
Yeah, and you know, we can't have this conversation without talking about Viz and 31. Both equal when it comes to placement points, 9 placement points amongst each other, but it's the kill difference that really is making the factor. This is why we're seeing Viz in 3rd and 31 in 5th, because of what is literally a 4-kill difference that is changing this landscape. But this rivalry will brew until the bittersweet end. We've seen them engage once, we've seen them engage 2 times now, and both times, well, first time 31 got the upper hand, Viz got the upper hand this second time. So a different map can change that landscape and definitely overhaul. And talking of that map, it's not a pretty one. It's not my favorite. Rondo is a little big for my liking.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot slower of an early game. That's pretty much what we're hearing here. Maybe a 32-minute game if these guys want to bring it all the way out. I'm saying they survive in that very end there. But we're going to have a lot of teams towards maybe phase 6, you know, compared to what we just watched. I think we're going to be seeing maybe a team surviving. No team's getting wiped for the first 10 minutes, honestly. It's going to be really... There's a chance that someone misplays and that someone gets wiped, but, you know, one thing that I do know is last game we saw Hisense taking out their own player right away. So maybe we're seeing some trolling too. Maybe we're seeing some memeing around, but let's hopefully get ready to get into this game. Let's see what these players are going to be able to confirm with us here today, as here at the Plausible Gaming Championship Season 7. We've seen a lot here. We've seen a lot of these teams. We've seen a lot of what they can do. And at this point, if you're a team competing, you're here to prove that you're the best in the community. Well, hands down.
We talk about being community. Where's my Panzerfaust? Where's the Panzerfaust? Where is it? I want an RPG straight in. But where is it?
Yeah, I gotta see it. But looking at Rondo here, I'm actually gonna be taking a look at the map early. There are a lot of choke points here or not choke necessarily, but there are a lot of points of contention. You got Stadium, you got Myran, you got Jadina, you got Rejiang. If they are able to spread out, it could be anywhere. I mean, we could go to Heimei Town if we really wanted to. We could go all over the place. But at the end of the day, it's going to be, where are these players finding their main ideals? Now, of course, this is a map that has stun guns as a drop. Will we see a single stun?
Non-competitive.
It'll happen. Not a competitive?
No, they removed it.
They should keep it in.
I'm sorry.
I want to see it happen.
I'm sorry. But, you know, it would be interesting if they did put it in. It would beg the question if we see players using it. But, hey, it's a question we can ask. But the good news here, ladies and gentlemen, we are not splitting the planes. We are going off one plane because this map is that big. It's 8 kilometers by 8 kilometers. So it's not surprising that we sometimes get 2 planes doing a cross path or they're parallel to each other. Yeah, we could have a variety, but we're seeing a lot. JO10 looks like a hot drop, ladies and gents. Look at the players going around. I think 3 teams are looking that area. Actually, no, Quick and Dead is going towards Stadium, but I got hopeful there. I'm hopeful.
Fingers crossed. That's all I can say. Fingers crossed that we're going to be able to find some value here. But as we are landing now, as it's time to shine, you're seeing a team that we actually haven't gotten a lot of, and it's going to be Attack Fleed. I think it's Attack Field. I can't tell. But if we could see Attack Fleed being able to find some value, maybe... Here's the thing. At this stage of the game, if you're a low-ranked team, your only goal is to take out SP Esports. If you're seed 16 and you take out SP, you have a much better time. But, what's going on with the Balkans here? Looks like they're getting run over.
Rule 1, hang on. Oh, wait, this ain't Rocket League. That was the world's most awkward encounter. I don't think any of them had a weapon on them.
Yeah, it's looking a little bit odd to just have people play bumper cars at the start, but Hisen's awful sad kid. This is the second game in a row where he's immediately eliminated, and that would make him pretty sad and kind of living up to his name. But as we're now on Rondo, it's now time to maybe find Balkan Eagles some points here. They managed to get 2 elims last game with 0 placement points. It's time for them to find some weapons, and they finally land in Stadium, a huge map with a lot of potential. And Hisen's already down a player. These are the guys who are insane solo. So looking at UNT, they might be able to find themselves the first one. But ooh, Chenko, incredibly low right off rip.
Yeah, it's a dangerous position to find yourself in. No cover, no one there to protect you. They could, if they want to, go and push up, and he has to go for the commit. Carlo, unable to swing round to get the kill for himself, but thankfully he's got team to help him out now. Hisense down to 2 who are standing. Make that 1 left who is standing. The flush comes through. And this is disaster. But if you are the Ultra North tryhard, you are not on the bottom of the leaderboard anymore.
Yeah, you're not online. It's going to be tough, but Hisense, oh my goodness, where is your team? Where are your guys already? I mean, I thought that this was going to be a little bit slower for how large the map is, but apparently everybody has just a hive mind when it comes to where they're dropping. Luckily, Hisense is able to get their last player out of there, and UNT will be able to be successful in getting some points early for the first time this series.
At the same time, where we're watching, Hung Shan is a very common hot drop for the southern region of the map. I'm not surprised we are seeing a team overlap, but the other areas of note is common hot drops, of course, Stadium, Test Track, you know, Dangqing is another area that we like to see a lot of gunfights happen. Everyone avoids the big old city because it's practically useless, but the common spots, yeah, I'm not surprised we had a 2 teams land in the same area.
Yeah, it's a bit strange, not gonna lie, but let's see. Are we gonna be having less of the teams now that they've managed to get some guns, now they've managed to leave each other out? You do have Smoke Wall. Looks like they're doing a decent job splitting up here, and you know, general idea of what they want to do to get into the phase, leaning towards the first ring. They're going to cross over that border, not going to even have to worry about it for a couple minutes here. Pretty smart. They are, unfortunately for them, walking right into 7 Gaming, who I don't think is set up quite yet. So if they're fast enough, they could punish this.
I tell you what, Smoke Wall is going to try some pop shots. Not gonna land, but if that's just one bad news, how about the team that's sitting all the way inside of the factory? Of course, the Nexus factory right next door to the test track. And that is gonna be a dangerous position as well. The Nexus factory is great fun to play in, especially if you're online.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, though, now you look at Smoke Wall, who's saw 7 Gaming. They've now noticed an enemy team that they want to take out, and they're on the chase. And of course, they want to win the game, so they're a chicken chaser, which is our next code here. All capitals, chicken chaser, no spaces. They are here to try to take that win back. Remember, they are in 2nd place, and to get the golden chicken at the end, you have to win as many points as possible. So they're on the hunt, and they're actually walking right into Jonah here. They're walking right into a team that hasn't placed high, but has done a lot of early game damage in these sets.
Yeah, need to be careful, though, because they're so exposed. They're walking into a team... Well, if they're not careful, Joven, they've got themselves a compound. They can play off this. However, If Smoke Wall finds it's a little too difficult, they have options here. They can back away. We can see as well there is another compound. I say compound. It's a beautiful house up for sale in lovely Rando, 4-bedroom, detached.
I want to buy it.
Only downfall. There's been some deaths in there, and it's in a war zone.
Fair enough. I mean, to be honest, I feel like that the property taxes here are pretty non-existent if the government gets overthrown. So, pretty good, solid strats here for the housing market. But look at this, it's Viz in the market for kills. They want to keep up going, and they're my god, flying through the air, landing onto a telephone pole. Not exactly an optimal here, but as they want to keep on driving up, they're looking for more value. Phase 1 is going to be still acting its way through at 3 minutes here. And still, not a single team has fallen. So I was assuming that we're going to have 0 team deaths by 10 minutes. 3 minutes to prove me right.
I think with this map and the way that zone is, realistically, I'm going to disappoint you. First zone team wipes should be rare. However,
it's not gonna happen.
A Panzerfaust will do the job. I want a Panzerfaust to come in.
Maybe. But 7 Gaming versus Joven. Oh my goodness.
Is there a pixel you can read off that? Hell, that is
he got the pick. got the head little tink.
Impressive. Nonetheless,
I mean,
Smoke Wall also going for that fight as well. So 2 teams battling it out on poor little Joven. Sitting in 13th right now. Not anymore after we just saw Ultra North get 3 kills. I'm not... They're going to be worried.
Just a little bit. I think they might be a decent amount pushed back here, but... Oh my god, Smoke Wall. They just got completely shredded. XRTZ is gone, and... Oh, Joven ate that grenade, though. Zerfy wanting to back it up. I mean, yes, they might be down a player already, but that doesn't mean Smoke Wall doesn't want to get the vengeance going. But
look
Joven,
at this.
They're using their teammates as a bait.
It's clever, but it's dangerous because now he's out in the open. Oh, he needs just a little bit of a body. There's the shot. Down to low health. Can he get the second shot? Come on.
Oh, he's panicking. He's shooting too fast. He's not letting the reset happen, and unfortunately... He's not going to be able to get some value, leaving Tylogan all alone. Tylogan, what's your plan here?
He's got the outside of the building. He can play angles here. Just needs to be careful because if somebody comes to his rear or the right side, he is screwed. That's going to be creative. Throw in a gas canister, blow it up, create your own little molly, which is exactly what Smoke will do to him. Now that window's inaccessible.
Ooh. Nice shot, Zerfy. And that's going to be the flanker down, which means for Joven, it's 1 left. And it's just going to be Tylogan setting up a barrier, trying to back him up. He's now flanked, and it's a complete execution. And there goes the first team. 30 seconds off. And actually, I was wrong. You were wrong. We did see the first team eliminated before the 10-minute mark in phase 1.
I'm putting down my headsets. I regret everything that I have said. And you were right. You wanted something in the first phase, and you got it in the first phase by 20 seconds. So, ladies and gentlemen, 15 to go as phase 2 opens up. Map should have shrunk, and I'm desperately curious. What are we looking like for this? Where is it going? We knew it was going east. But is it staying east?
I don't know. I'm looking at this team, and I'm looking at the whole map. I mean, lots of people are kind of bunkered in. Smoke Wall, they know that they just got an advantage here, but they still lost a player. So with this pick, with this fight that's over, other teams might want to go for them. So they have to try to scare them off. But 31 Gaming on top of the hill executes Hike, and that's going to be huge. Hike Tube is down, and there is Viz in a angle to keep this game going and maybe just completely turn this around. But at the end of the day, it's all about how this team can reset themselves moving forward, as I'm looking at a decent turnaround here.
Nice. I think, yeah, he's got the blue chip of X-Riz. He's going to get him respawned back in. So this is why we're seeing him go out of the zone, out of his way to get the respawn in. But here's your zone. Oh, it's 50-50 with that river in the middle. Because it could be Lo Hu Zing, or it could be Mei Ran. But this other side, it could be the Nexon factory we're heading to. There is too many 50-50 factors. And a big hill on that northwest side, which could be a height advantage. Almost a wet dream for some, if they want to attack, go in and try and push that.
There we go. A little bit of a, as you said, a wet dream. Not a lot of water on this map, so I'm hoping it's not the other thing. Now looking at Tuho going in for a little bit of an angle here. Overall, Viz is looking clean, even if they're down one player. They got caught out, but their whole goal right now is placements. You still have 4 dogs on their team. We saw very prominent in first map thanks to Sada. Not really doing too much. They're just kind of walking around here. Weapon-wise, they're doing okay. Armor-wise, they're not too shabby. And they have a decent amount of utility in the heal department, but no smokes on Biz. Hoping that we're going to be seeing this team not caught out because they're very out in the open. But I think due to the size of this map, you could kind of just wander here for a decent amount of time.
You wander, and then eventually you get to your destination. And when you arrive there, 9 out of 10, someone's already bunkered up and taking you out. That is just the usual case of Randon. But another quiet phase. Again, we're not going to see too much happen in phase 2. Just players deciding which side of this semi-river are we heading to. And then we allow phase 3 to either keep us confused or decide for us. 9 out of 10, it will remain at 50-50. So let's find out in 20 seconds where we're going.
There we go. Mortars. You can hear the bombs falling. And honestly, lots of angles here. UNT actually 3 kills down already thanks to the little bit of feeding that High Sense gave them. So they're not doing too shabby, but they're also really content with where they're at right now. But already this map is shrinking tight, and all of these teams, you have so many that haven't been taken out already, are going to be fighting. And where's the setup? Where's the time to shine? And wait a minute, is High Sense still alive somewhere on this map? Is there one player hiding?
Somewhere amongst the mist it is.
There's one guy.
We've got a glider in the air. That's 3 gliders on Quick and Dead. That is crazy. I have not seen any team go for 3 gliders. No, it's a different team with a glider. Oh, that's impressive.
You got to add some verticality to this map. I mean, now we're doing some basic GTA strategies here. But Quick and Dirty on that high ground actually has two with them here, and actually no, it's 2 gliders for Quick and Dirty.
No, 3 is 3.
It's 3. It's 3 for Quick and Dirty.
There was 4 in the air, which they took down 1, and there's another one. But from above, these guys, they can snipe well, and it makes it harder to hide. You've got to take out gliders fast.
Yeah, and honestly, it's a tough shot to hit. A lot of players haven't had a lot of experience having to shoot at the things in the sky, but it looks at Quick and Dirty. They're actually doing drive-bys. No, flybys here for the team. And Sweaty Farmers is going to... Oh, poor Can't Believe, man, we got ran over in that kill feed. But overall, things are looking fairly good for Quick and Dirty. But I think now, what a shot here from UNT right out of the sky. And the falling is what executes them. So I think the gliders have finally been punished. And the funny fly strats are now finally dead.
Not just yet. There's still one, but he's burning. The vehicle health is low. He's going to look to try and gently put this down. You can jump and parachute, but you expose yourself to everybody if you try that strat. There's no good way out of this. It's crash land or parachute in. And the option, crash land.
Here we go. 7 Gaming. Finishing off another player for QND, and UNT is going to actually steal one. Huge for them. They need as many points as they can get. Smoke wall, though. off of Zerfy's triple kill, still staying alive, now has their entire team back. XRTZ is back. So big revive there. Sweaty Farmers losing one player, but now it's just, oh, it's Zerfy. A perfect molly right into the team, but he's not holding it. He just knows, okay, I'm doing damage. I'm scaring him back. High sends. There we go. Finally being taken out. One player not able to clutch it up in the same way Sada did, but unfortunately enough, Smoke Wall, I'm not looking at them being hyper aggressive here. They know that they have to go for later, and it's just a bit too early to try to commit to these fights.
They've already got 4 kills on the board, and even finishing a game with 4 kills is respectable. Get to late game, more will come up, more opportunities, more fights will come about. So why be hyper aggressive when you don't need to? The only problem they have is that phase 4 zone has gone north of them, and they will have to leave at some point. So that's the only downside, but right now, just take some picks, see if you can catch people on rotation, and then push for a zone.
So to see it. I mean, maybe we could find it, but again, this is the same strat that we've kind of seen in the first 2 maps. I mean, I could be wrong here, but the last time I checked, one person or Smoke Wall has always been the team that's been behind. The one team that's been able to flank really well. And wait, 31 Gaming taking out a player for
Lynx.
SP.
Lynx in play, and for those who don't know, Lynx is a 1-tap from chest and above. So do not get shot by that. And SP Esports, our current leaders, getting, I don't know if that was that them eliminated or them eliminating.
Pretty solid, pretty set up. I mean, what we're looking at now is just very clean. Viz able to now try to punish UNT, who's on a spree right here. 6 kills. I think they are leading in the lobby right now, but Ultra Tryhard, their northern team is not looking too hot anymore as they're getting pincered. Viz is here, and they're only down to 2.
Tags coming in. 7 Gaming is able to push up. Well, 7 Gaming got the attack. It was Viz who got it done and dusted. It was no good news for them. Ultra North Tryhard, I tell you what, they miss out on the placement points, but they will, at this, if no one else was gaining any points, they'd jump up to 12th. From 16th to 12th, that's a great position to find themselves.
Oh, great flank on a chain reaction here, and they're taking a lot of damage, but all 4, they want to finish off Balkan Eagles, but unfortunately for the Balkan team, they are also getting help here for chain reaction, getting shot by 31, getting shot by everybody. We're using every single smoke we have. Every piece of util in the hands of Miracle, and they're trying, but oh my god, 7 Gaming just absolutely shredded. Attack fled, and that is huge. That could be a full pick here. Smoke Wall, the flankers back online. Another shot down.
The thing is, that's a huge amount of information. They know distance and they know where to push. So with those players down, they could, if they want, go for the push. They're gonna see some of these points, Team Mirror, but not all of them. However, Bolton Eagles, gotta be careful. You got a lurker coming for the back, and that's gonna say thank you for the free pick. And they continue to keep pushing. Chain reaction, they're not done and dusted. Can't find the final, but finally, they get it done.
And there's Team Mira in the aim department. Across it, just execution. And this pushed in by Smoke, and what a turnaround. That's going to be an executed player here quite well. And no, it's Zerfy, the kill leader, the guy who's done the most. But inside of the ring, Stratos can't finish the job. He's going to just have to get himself out. Viz, 2 players alive.
He's dead in the zone. He's too far away.
He can make it. He's just got to run.
No, he's going to die. He's going to keep pushing forward, and then he's going to have to heal. That zone's about to be moving in very soon. He's dead. I'm sorry, but he did a heroic dive, but it won't last for too long. All of our top teams, though, are struggling. Smoke Wall down to Nice, left alive. Viz down to 2. This is huge.
Ooh, Smoke Wall is eliminated. What a shot from Viz, and that's just an insane turnaround. And Stratos is still breathing here, and he gets a car. You said he was dead. I call a cap on that.
It's stat corrected.
Out. Oh, beautiful. And they actually managed to walk away with a huge pick. And Okay, 7 Gaming. All right, you're going to be the one to kind of slow that team down. Now Stratos is gone. So he made it out of the ring, but he did not have a good time once he got there. But again, Jesus, grown. Lots of these pot shots from 7 Gaming landing their mark relative to other teams that tried it. Team Mira, though, and 4 Dogs going after the gaming squads, and 5 kills just for the player Haven. And Mira will keep on going with 7 Gaming and 31 Gaming. All the number gaming teams are taken out slowly. More picks, but Grown not quite done from his top. It's going to be Fanta FPS to take out 31 Gaming Flames. And that's just going to be a knockdown, but will we see enough cover to get anybody picked back up?
Yeah, this is a horrible zone. Look how open it is. Barely any kills to play off. I feel sorry for the entire lobby, because you've got to think tactically here. You've got to use up all your utility early on just to stay alive from Grown's onslaught.
I mean, that's what you got to be doing with the Mini 14, but he's running low on ammo, so eventually this will stop when he just runs out. I mean, it's a strat, but ooh, Spawn trying to fight him back. Might be able to just push these players, but 7 Gaming, they still have 3 players, even though they lost 1, and you do have quite an angle. I think this is the only spot in the zone left with cover that can be sufficient.
No, there is a huge one that Mira have control of. It is in the center, so there's some decent cover, but when this zone moves, please push away. Oh, Mira blessed. They are blessed with the zone, and they get to keep it. Meanwhile, 7 Gaming have to be the ones that push all the way out into no man's land and try and push up.
You know, that's the thing, though. I still think that this position, it's not that great for Mira, because it's going to be forcing a lot of close quarter combat, and everyone has snipers. Like, this guy's got Mini 14, this guy's got a Dragonov. Like, what's going on here? So the second that a team uses some util to get close, it's going to be really hard here to actually just get their close quarter combat fights in, because if one person has an AR, well, shreds Mira. But Mira, they're playing Balloons Tower defense. They are the monkey sniper tower. They are doing their best.
They're doing well. I'm not even mad at this. This is a beautiful position to be in, as we are seeing that that's not good. Molly your own teammate instead of rezzing them. That's not how it goes. But 31 is also getting peppered down as another player of Flames gets destroyed. Mira on 10 kills and adding to the tally.
Fair enough. I mean, solid games from both ends, and might see a little bit more. Shaq able to drop another one. 31 Gaming, not on their high ground, their typical one, but oh no, the side shots from Mira. It's just one left. And that's going to be a finished off kill. 31 Gaming down to, I think, their last player. No, they still have 2 left. Yeah, just enough, but nope. 7 Gaming being able to finish off another one. 4 Dogs here. Forgot they were in the game. They haven't done a lot of damage yet. They're still at 0 kills. They're just playing placement. And there we go. We're in the top 4 with somehow 4 Dogs just completely playing it passive.
Sway Farmers also 1 player left alive on their side. He's just playing zone, trying to stay alive, allow these teams to fight each other. Maybe commentators shouldn't speak about amongst the stragglers as Sweaty Farmers gets eliminated. This is Mira's game here, though. If Mira does not finish this off, I will be disappointed.
Yeah, they have the best angles. They got the pretty much optimal location within this ring. And 7 Gaming, though, is just going to be trying to get as many picks here as possible. They're leading. 12 kills down now. So even if Mira beats them in the very end here, I think 7 Gaming walks away with more points.
I've got to do the maths here. Mira, 20... It'll be 22 they would end at, depending on if they get a couple more here. Might make
Mira's at 12 kills too. Never mind. They're definitely taking this. Oh my goodness. 13 kills. I forgot how good Haven is at 8 elims. What?
Yeah, that's a normal Sunday for him.
Apparently so. Not a normal Sunday for anyone else in this lobby, though, so a little bit of a gap here.
Oh, I think this exposed position might cost him his head, might cost him his life, but he gets away. It's risky. It gives you great sightline, but Be over aggressive. It can cost you. Yes, you have the man advantage, but Mira can't be cocky. 7 Gaming have been strong.
Trying to see if they have what it takes. Obviously, 7 Gaming still has 3. They still have enough people to maybe take a chunk out of Mira. And if 7 Gaming manages to flip this, they take first. 13 versus 12. 7 Gaming gets 4 here, bumps up to 16. And that could be just enough. They might have a chance of tying in the kill department, but it's, again, that first place that matters most. And oh my god, we got a zip line. I'm curious as to what is this trying to accomplish here?
Do you want to try again? Show us, buddy. Apparently, it's something I've never been able to use a zip line personally, but clearly there is a strategy that we're not knowing about.
I think they're just playing around here. They know that 7 Gaming can't push, so set up as best as you can. Honestly, a really solid zipline strategy is actually just put it across the map. You know, do a little Pathfinder moment, or yeah, from from Apex, being able to just shoot a zipline straight across it on a just flat ground, like right across the ground, and just zip to get you faster from cover to cover. And they could set it up right now, but I think what's happening here is 7 Gaming knows the ring. They are taking the gamble. If Mira, with their more players, has it lean towards them, it's GG Mira. If it leans towards 7 Gaming, there's a good argument that 7 Gaming just completely shuts them down.
Well, 18 seconds, and then we get to find out, and both sides, gun heavy. I'm seeing decent util, decent heals, especially on Grown. So, as we clock down the final 3 seconds, who's getting advantage? Pretty even. This could stalemate again just a bit longer, because a lot of the Mira players can hug the wall, or at least use some of that hill advantage. But 7 Gaming, they've got that cover because they're climbing uphill. So no surprise, this is going to be a stalemate.
I mean, you can't stalemate in this game. So I'm kind of under the impression that they could just turn this game around.
Very much. We've seen a couple of repairs going in, so a repair kit's been tossed around between the players, making sure they're coming in with full health, full ability. But who's the one who's going to overstretch? Casso getting a bit impatient. And that's all you're relying on, is that tiny bit of impatience to be the bane of your existence.
They got time. That's the thing. We know both of these teams are smart enough not to be too aggro. 7 Gaming, Kashu might try it, but they know they're down. By all means, they do not want to go for this. And honestly, shout out to our production. Beautiful split screen. Seeing both of their POVs. Seeing who's going to be able to peek first. And Mira is the one to give it up. Obviously, the ring favored 7. It's time to sign. It's time for them to start moving up. But Grown, he's been the guy who gets the picks. He's trying to catch up with Haven.
What I love from this is they've slightly moved to the west side. They had South 7 Gaming. Now they've got that west bank as well to try and stop the rotation, because Mira naturally wanting to take northwest. They've got northeast right now, but they will want to rotate through. Now we head into overtime, ladies and gentlemen, as phase 9 kicks in. 2 minutes 40 for the zone to completely enclose on itself. So get as central as possible and wait it out.
Here we go. Smokes are out. Mira starting to push in, taking their time. Grown, just like his name suggests, he's amongst the grass. He's waiting to see if he can kick some ass. He's waiting for these guys to peek out along these trees. But no, it's not going to be easy here, as 7 Gaming still is in an optimal position. They have pretty much full control over the largest points on this spot. They've camped the rocks. They're getting some info. They've camped the trees. And Mira, I think they have a single car to give them enough cover for this next fight.
They have an advantage. If they want to Hail Mary it, they could. It's risky, but they have the ability to quick rotate. Now we're going to get some util, some nades to start going in. That's the first
Oh my god,
blood.
Mira just shreds. 1, 2, and that's 2, and now it's just going to be 1 remaining. Mira just doesn't want to miss. And that's going to be a finishing blow. Again, another one for FaZekin, but the ring, it's closing in. It's time. Mira keeps it going. It's just 1 remaining. Can we see? Kashu, you're stuck out, and it's going to be a full blitz. And winner, chicken dinner for Mira. The pug in the hat is absolutely gaming.